Guys, what's up? It is Preach as always. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look back at Call of Duty World War II. This came out by Sledgehammer Games in the fall of 2017. And if you've been around my channel since then, you know this was the first game where I learned how to snipe in Call of Duty. This was the beginning of my sniping journey. And before we jump into Modern Warfare 2, I wanted to take a look back at it here. And there are things that I want to point out. So if you go back to one of my original first ever sniping videos from way back in the day on this channel, I hit a collateral that was my first ever sniping collateral on this game. And I'm going to show you how I put that in that video with my excitement about hitting it and how much I wanted you guys to know that I had just killed 2 guys in one shot. This is how I put that in that video. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing that replay over and over and over and over again of that collateral. And the reason I find that amusing is because that was such a big deal to me at the time because I was new to sniping. But I jumped on for this play session just to get gameplay for what's going to come for the review part of this video. And in that game session, I played for 45 minutes, and this happened 3 times in that gameplay. Roll that footage. Alright, so as you can see, I had 3 collaterals in 45 minutes worth of gameplay in World War II going back now as a sniper. Sniping has come a long way, and I was excited to go back for this game, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the review part. If you guys enjoy this video, though, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, turn those bell notifications on, and let's go ahead and jump into the review. Alright guys, so jumping straight into this review, let's go ahead and ask the question. Is Call of Duty World War II worth playing here in October of 2022? And I'm going to answer that question for you straight away at the end of this review. So, the things that I want to point out and take notice of, if you look as I walk around this map, you do not have tactical sprint. So you're obviously moving a lot slower. I'm not going to say whether I think that's a pro or a con just yet. I want you to take a second and decide for yourself. I think for those of you who started on the newer games with tactical sprint, you're going to hate this slow movement. And I will say that it definitely feels like a chore getting around the map going back and playing World War II. The other thing that to me drove me crazy about this game when it was out, and still drives me crazy today, but it was especially noticeable coming off of Infinite Warfare and the color palette that we had on some of the maps in that game and the more futuristic look, is this game looks like a sepia filter is over everything. Now, we're on shipment, I believe, right now in the gameplay time-wise. You know, there's a lot of drab colors in it, but they at least had like blue and red crates and the grass was actually green. But I remember, you know, playing Point Duhawk and everything was brown and tan and gray. And it was just almost depressing feeling to play this game. And I still got a little bit of that vibe now going back to that in 2022. So something else I noticed is the aim assist on snipers seems non-existent in comparison to playing the Modern Warfare titles from 2019 and even Vanguard and what we felt in the beta of Modern Warfare 2. I don't know what the actual, aim assist was on snipers in World War II, but playing it, it felt non-existent. Like I could swipe over somebody and got absolutely no aim slowdown whatsoever. I will say, though, that for me, I actually prefer that. It takes some getting used to going back, but I think that separates the good from the great when it comes to snipers. Something else I want to point out in this game, though, like right now, I'm probably on Gustav Canyon. I forget what that was actually called, one of those two, but the map was so big, and in 6v6 played so slow. And the reality is most of the maps in this game were not good. Other than London Docks. I really like London Docks, and we do have some gameplay from that to show today. But that was the only map from this game that I really, truly just loved. I will say, though, that Gustav did provide me the opportunity to get my shot down over the long lines of sight and things of that nature. So, still really don't enjoy the map, still really don't enjoy the color palette, and I still really don't enjoy the pace at which you move. So is there anything to like? Well, what you saw at the beginning of this video was me walking around in the headquarters area. There's a firing range there, there's stuff to do, you can interact with other people in a very Destiny-like vibe. And that, to me, was something that was really cool. And I wish they would take that and implement it into the modern Call of Duty games. Take that whole headquarters theory and implement it. And I like the way they did it later on, where you didn't have to go in there if you didn't want to, but you could choose to do so. And you could play mini games and do different things like that while walking around in the headquarters. That was a brilliant idea. And the way the firing range worked in there was brilliant. It was really cool, and there was little Easter eggs, places you could go. As you saw, some of the little jump ups there in the beginning. There was a lot of cool stuff about that. So I promised I would answer this question towards the end of the video. Is World War II worth playing in 2022? Absolutely not. It's terrible. Don't go back and play it. It feels weird. It feels awkward. I think it's going to throw off your current gameplay. But there are definitely things from it, like the headquarters, that they should implement into the modern games. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know, would you play this game in 2022? Do you still play it? You know, just let me know in the comments below. If you've liked this video, you guys know what to do. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new here, and turn the bell notifications on if you want to know when I post more content. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Reach out.